gosh, I don't even know what just happened with the Zoom here. How are you guys?
Yeah. Hey,
it's all good. It's all good.
I'm great. Thank you for asking. So I'm Kayla with Pop Entertainment, and it's so great to meet you guys.
Thanks. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to turn my volume up here so there's a hand in your face.
So first off, can you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about On the Outside?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You want to do that? Andrew, Devin, John.
I'm Devin. I'm Sam.
I'm Dawson.
I'm John. I'm Bloom.
And we are
On the Outside.
Great. That was amazing.
Okay. And we're a pop country boy band. You know, On the Outside kind of resembles the differences we have in the music industry and as people. You know, it's just we don't want to fit in the norm. We don't want to fit in the box. We're kind of on the outside of this, you know, stereotypical box. Mm-hmm. So that's why we're called On the Outside. And, you know, it's been great.
So you're all from different areas of the U.S. How did you come together and decide to start On the Outside? Like, what was that whole process?
Yep. The band was formed in Nashville. So that was kind of the center point of everything. In the beginnings. And John or Devin, you want to take away?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
No, the band started from emails from our current manager, Amy Netto, and I was a part of those emails, and I got it, and I was like, "Ooh, a boy band opportunity! I've already been through 3. Maybe this is life telling me I need to go through another one." So I jump on the call with Amy, and she gives me a quick background on what it is, and I was ecstatic about it. And I ran into John's room, who I was living with at the time. Amy didn't know that, which was really cool. And he said he got the same email. So, you know, I was like, John, you got to join this crap, man.
Yeah.
So I hopped on a call with her, had a meeting, listened to the songs, thought it was dope. They said, who's next? Who do we bring on? And Devin and I both knew Andrew from a show called Boy Band. Ironically. We brought him on. Yeah. And they brought me on. And again, we knew each other from the TV show. And they told me it was a pop country boy band. I was like, ooh, is it interesting? I was like, send me the music. I want to see like what this is about. And they sent it to me, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. So then we held an open call for other members, and during that open call, found Dawson.
Which I didn't go to.
We found on the internet, by the way.
Yeah. I didn't go to the open call. I was the only guy I didn't know any of these guys. They all kind of have ties. But yeah, I'm from a small town. I was just still in high school. Got the opportunity. I hopped on a FaceTime call real quick with Amy and him.
Who am I?
Devin and John. And basically I just agreed to do it like right away, like without much information. Now here I am, still just going with the flow.
Full send.
Yep, full send. Yeah. And after that, finally we brought Sam on.
Yeah, I knew John from early 2016. Yep. Right after he was on American Idol with Andrew, actually.
Yeah.
And then I met Devin a little bit before the band. And then we all met officially. We all got together in Nashville in December 14th, 2018. And then we officially released the project on January 1st, 2019.
So what is one moment for each of you that you feel like you realized how far you've come together as a group?
Oof. I will say
there's so many.
I will say one of the moments that I think we've all had when we realized that this was something that we're going to be doing like for the rest of our lives was our first show that we did. We opened up for a guy named Spencer, who's a friend of ours, and no one in the audience knew who we were. Like we hadn't done a live show before. And by the end of every single one of our songs, everyone was singing our choruses. They were all singing the lyrics. And we're like, wow, okay, this band is for real. This is happening. And it was a surreal moment.
Another big thing is like our relationships in general, like past like the whole business of it all. We really love each other, and we enjoy being around each other and hanging out, doing all this stuff. So
there's a new one that we just formed when we shot How Beautiful. We had fans come in and they were a part of it. And I mean, I don't know if you've seen the music video, but Eli, the director, and his crew worked with us for Why Me, and to be able to work with them again was really cool. But also, it was, you know, we had a bigger budget, and it was really awesome. And to have the fans there, to have the budget there, to have Eli there, it was really big. What? Yeah. Oh, what? Did you tap my shoulder? Did you tap my shoulder? Oh my god! In the moment, we weren't thinking about all this, but looking back just now, it's like, man, from the beginning to that, even that moment, so much had changed, and just see people, just real life people, the outsiders, come all the way across the country to be a part of that. Man, that's so crazy to think about.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah.
So you guys have made so many connections and you've come so far. So thus far, what's the coolest thing you've gotten to experience together? Maybe that's playing a certain venue or doing some cool.
Going on a road trip together.
Yeah, that was there's some funny stories from that. We're never going to forget it. We went on a road trip for our music video, Just Keep Driving. And it was a 4 day trip with 4 states, right?
Yeah.
4 states?
4 states?
Yeah.
Including California.
If you include California.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we went through Arizona? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Wow. It was nuts, but it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, we shot a music video ourselves on a road trip.
Yep.
That's probably the best. We had a lot of memories from that. Successful,
So speaking of road trips and traveling, think back to tour when live performances was a thing. What is your favorite song to perform live?
Ooh, favorite song to perform live.
It depends, because like there's harmonies that are fun and like they sound really great.
I got one.
And then there's one like yeah. It's
Like
super
Yeah.
fun to just dance around.
No.
We've only ever done a few shows because right when we were about to go on tour, COVID happened.
Yeah.
And so we weren't able to go on tour. We weren't able to do a ton of live shows. And for me, I don't know if this will resonate with the guys, but I think when we're performing to our fans, my favorite song to do is How Did You Know? Because it was our first single we ever released, and they sing every lyric to the entire song. And that's the only song that I've heard literally every word sung, and it blew me away.
Right.
I think that's the most fun to perform.
How Did You Know is definitely the most fun to perform, but things are starting to open back up now, and hopefully we'll be doing a lot of things
with more music
this summer.
Summer.
So what do you miss most about touring? Would it be the songs or seeing the fans or the experience? Like, what do you each miss the most?
Interviews with you, Kayla.
Interviews with you. I gotta say, I miss the feeling of like gratitude and like fulfillment from like performing, because like everything else we do, like recording and writing and interviews and social media and all that kind of stuff, like it's all great and all, but like the real reason why we wanted to be musicians in the first place was to play in front of people. So like when we that was the hardest part about quarantine, and not being able to do that, obviously. But like that's what I'm looking forward to most again.
We want to feel that connection with our listeners and start relationships with them, not only just online but in person. Like just the other month we filmed How Beautiful music video, and we were able to have some fans come out and be a part of that. After COVID testing and whatnot. And we were just able to like kick it with them, experience it with them, and it made the whole thing so much better.
We hadn't got to do that in a long time.
Yeah.
It's that human experience.
Like after the video, we went to Domino's and hung out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's been over a year since you've been able to have those experiences, which is so insane to think about, that we've been in this for so long.
For real.
It's like our new norm now. For sure.
Wow, which is so crazy. Hopefully we'll be getting back to normal in the summertime. It looks like some venues are opening up, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So
took long enough.
Ooh, you can go ahead.
I just said took long enough. That's it.
Yeah. On March 8th, you guys announced the release of How Beautiful, the music video, as well as the hashtag How Beautiful Challenge. Could you tell us a bit about the song and what the How Beautiful Challenge means to each of you?
Nice. The song, I'll go on the song if you guys want to do the challenge. The song, was one of the first songs that was brought to us actually when we first were forming the band. Mike Shimshak, our producer, he brought it as kind of a rough idea to us, and kind of just like not only just a great message and a great song, but like the message for the band. It's like, look, like this is a band about like positivity. It's not a band about anything else like negatives. It's all about like spreading love and positivity. And we love the message. And, he wrote it for his daughter and like seeing her growing up and going through insecurities and stuff. And so we put our little spin on it, and we thought this was the perfect time to release the song. And then we did
with the challenge as well.
Yeah, with the challenge as well.
Yeah. I mean, the challenge is just all about kind of promoting a better form of movement on social media. We all know that we compare ourselves to other people on social media and what perfect is to us, or like, oh, I want to be like that, I want to look like that, stuff like that, and that can really hurt your own self-esteem. and the way that you think about yourself. So we came up with this idea to post like our friends or our friends' friends or our fans or our family, people we think about and we're grateful for, and they need people that need to know, or need to hear that they're truly beautiful no matter what. So you put together like a simple post of either a picture of them or with them or something like that. Let them know how beautiful they are. Nominate them to do the same for somebody in their circle or community or whatever. And it's like a ripple effect. And we tried to put that on social media other than the other bull crap that we see, and spread a positive message that way. And and it was really cool that we got to do that with the Jed Foundation as well, because that added a professional element into it. Shout out to
real
Jed.
Change.
Yeah. And the Jed Foundation supports young adults and teens in their emotional health as well. So starting a fundraiser for that and getting some fundraising for that, and that's all cool. So that's what we're doing. That's the messaging, is just expressing each other's true beauty.
Yeah.
That challenge is definitely so beneficial for both you guys and the fans, considering such a crazy time we're in right now. Do any of you have a favorite lyric in How Beautiful, or one that you think encompasses, the goal of the challenge, maybe?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a line that Devin has in the second verse, which it starts off with, you think there's something that you lack, but you have everything. And so it's interesting because that's kind of the point of it, is that like, it's not about what you don't have or what you don't look like, or, what you wish you could be. It's who you are, and you have everything you're going to need. You're beautiful, just the way that you are. And that's a fact.
So like I said, the challenge is definitely so beneficial for both you guys and the fans, considering the current state of the world. With all the negativity surrounding all of us right now, do you have any advice on how to stay positive during such an uncertain and difficult time?
It's really hard because it's different for everybody. Like, what works doesn't necessarily
exactly. So protect yourself. It doesn't matter what others think of you. It doesn't matter what others want you to do or want you to look like. It all starts from you. You need to figure out who you are and dive deep into that.
Going off of like figuring out who you are, like take this time of like this kind of different situation in life to try different things, right? You know what I mean? Like work on different skills, work on new tasks, like whatever.
Try a new one, yeah.
Exactly, and really find out who you are and what you are.
And what
just do what makes you happy. Once you find it, keep going with it.
And don't just do all of this by yourself and on your own. You need to form your own opinions, but like find people that you can surround yourself with that you enjoy, that you like. You look at their life, and if their life is something that you would like as well, then that's the kind of friend that you should have.
You are who you surround yourself with.
You are who you surround yourself with.
Very true.
A bunch of negativity around you, then you don't have the right friend group.
Right, you got some work to do.
Yeah.
And also, you can't blame your own problems on the world. Like I see that happening so much now. Everyone's so insecure about themselves that they don't want to take blame or take fault. It's something else's fault. Oh, it's the world's fault, or it's social media's fault. Things start with you too.
Yeah.
Right. So really look at yourself in the mirror and figure out what you got to work on for yourself.
Make a big difference.
Yeah,
big difference.
Control your intake, like what you consume, what you like spend your time on. Like all of that reflects exactly who you start showing yourself as. Yeah. Start acting like.
I know that was a lot, but we're full of talking about this
stuff. So outside of music, what are some of your guys' hobbies and interests, and have you picked up any new hobbies during lockdown and quarantine?
I have 100% picked up.
Yeah, we do what Jon does.
I'm like the hobby guy of the group.
Yeah.
I like biking, camping, golfing. I recently found a new hobby.
Croquet.
I got a croquet set in the backyard. Yeah, I did. But yeah, I honestly, if anything sounds fun, I just go for it. And then I bring the guys with me.
I like shopping. I like drinking coffee.
Hobby.
I like
I'm working out.
Working out, making music.
It's a
Talking to
hobby.
fans, honestly, like in our free time, you know.
Thrift shopping.
Thrift shopping.
shopping.
So
Yeah.
fun.
Heck yeah.
We love sports though. We play a lot of sports.
When's the last time we did though?
It's been a minute.
Well, we just tried to.
No,
I know, but everyone's like,
I'm busy.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Someone sounds bitter. But anyways.
For the record, last week we went out to the beach and to the park. So,
For the record, I wasn't.
Record, set the
Yeah.
record straight here. So like I said before, it's been a year since quarantine started, but thankfully things are starting to look up. What is one thing you're each looking forward to once restrictions are fully lifted besides touring?
Oh, I was gonna say touring. Besides touring,
So I'm to a concert.
I just turned 21 during quarantine, so I'd love to go like the bar life and just like live music, like go party with some crazy people like on Nashville's Broadway or something.
You know what I miss? Being able to meet someone, a complete stranger, and giving them a hug.
yeah.
Like being able to do
I
that.
still do.
Being-
I still
I
do
used
that.
to- I have people all the time.
Come here.
Seriously, like that.
Come here.
I miss being able to do that.
yeah.
I want to go to the movies.
The movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I missed the movies. I completely forgot about
He
them.
said go to a concert. Like I want to just go to a
Oh,
concert.
yeah,
Gosh.
dude.
I don't even be on tour. I just miss that atmosphere.
I want to be shoulder to shoulder with human beings.
True.
Yeah.
I want to be in a mosh
This has been
pit.
like the worst period of time
Oh my
ever.
gosh. All right.
This has been the worst period of time ever for like a hugger or someone who's like
That's
a,
me.
a physical affection guy. Because that's me.
Yep.
And that's really difficult. Because like that's not acceptable anymore.
Right.
Which is really sad.
Yeah.
Give me a hug, John.
Aw.
Aw.
Like thinking back to concerts, even like a year and a half ago, you'd be shoulder to shoulder with someone sharing a water bottle, and like that's so crazy
Yeah.
thinking now.
Yeah.
Right.
So insane.
Yeah.
So if you guys are allowed to say, do you have any new music or exciting projects on the way for your fans to look forward to?
Yeah, we're working on
Yes.
something right now.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
currently
we're
talking about our
finishing,
next
we're
release.
finishing up our next release right now. So
We wrote it.
yes.
Very excited.
Hey!
It's beautiful, man. It's a really great song.
And this year we have some things in the works that will be the biggest.
The highlight.
Yeah, we're definitely releasing more music this year.
Yep.
And
A lot
Going on a world tour.
No, we're not. Not a world tour. But we're
Yeah.
yeah, we are. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on this year, actually.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Yes, new music's very soon. Very, very soon.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right, and hopefully since things are starting to open up, you'll be able to sing your songs live for fans. and-
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the plan.
Yes.
Sure.
That's the plan.
That is the plan.
So do you guys have anything you'd like to say to the outsiders and your supporters?
Yeah, we love
We
you.
love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much for
exactly.
sticking with us through all
Yeah.
this.
For real.
We wouldn't be a band without them.
Yeah, we would not
We
be a
wouldn't
band.
be doing this.
Each and every one of you goes above and beyond in everything that we ask and everything that we do, and you come with your own challenges
Yeah.
and do your own things. And you guys inspire us more than you know.
Yeah.
And everyone talks about how like on the outside you inspire us as outsiders, but no, outsiders, you inspire on the outside.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we love you.
Check your edits every single day.
For real.
You guys really bring us a lot of hope and a lot of inspiration.
Validation.
I just
A lot of
wanna say-
validation.
I want to say thank you for spreading the culture, because like that was
Culture.
the main goal of this band, was not only to make great music and great messaging, but to create a culture within our fans, like our fandom. And
Yeah.
The environment.
man, they have really just taken that culture and run with it.
Yep.
Just
Beautiful.
over it, Yeah.
Are you an outsider, Kayla?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Especially after this, how can I not be?
Right. I like to hear.
All right, guys. Well, that's actually all I have for today. But thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it, and it was so
Thanks
great
for
to
having
meet you guys.
Great meeting
Thanks
you.
for having
Yes,
us.
thanks for
Yeah.
having
Well,
us
you
on.
too.
You're the
Thank you,
best.
Kayla. That's our girl.
Love you.
All right.
Thank you.
All
Hope
right,
to see
bye,
you in
guys.
person this
Nice
year.
to meet you.
Bye, Kayla.
Bye.
Hopefully we meet soon.
Bye.